How's everybody doing today? It's Robert from Breaking the Chain. I'm going to talk a little bit about blockchain and how it can help the medical industry. We're actually out here at Waccamaw Hospital in Murrells Inlet, South Carolina. This is one of the smaller regional hospitals that we have in the area here. And there's a lot of hospitals and medical providers across the United States actually looking at working with blockchain and how it can make things efficient from medical records all the way to pharmaceutical items as far as being connected to make things more streamlined. So in this video we'll look at that, some of the medical schools and hospitals in the United States that are actually working with blockchain, and hopefully it will make healthcare a lot better.
All right, how's everybody doing tonight? What are we going to talk about right now? We're going to talk about blockchain and medicine. Now, to show you how far this has evolved, a lot of you don't know it. I mean, I know people in the healthcare industry, doctors and so forth, they're not even that familiar with it. But blockchain, you can Google, just go to Google like this and Google blockchain and medicine, and you will see all of these companies right here that's using blockchain. It's medical companies, pharmaceutical companies. It goes on and on several pages. And it's just a variety of companies that have come out with this. Actually, while I was looking at this a few weeks ago, and what I did, I went to Namecheap, and I bought all of the web domain names with the end in blockchain.com. For example, I bought Mela, blockchain.com. I want to say some other companies too that I purchased. I can't think of all of them right now, but there was about 5 pharmaceutical companies that did not have a blockchain.com web domain name. And a lot of those have been bought up. One of them I bought 3M, blockchain.com. Sanyo blockchain.com, Panasonic blockchain.com, a bunch of those, and some more that related. I bought probably about 30 different web domain names. Hopefully, one day one of these companies will say, "Hey, we want our name, XYZ blockchain.com. How much money do you want for that web domain name?" And then I can up the prices and sell them to him. Kind of like a guy with pizza.com. You remember that a long time ago? He sold that to some pizza restaurant for like $3 million, but I don't know. That's just wishful thinking right now. But as you can see, blockchain is very, very, very prevalent in the medical industry right now. And there's several companies. You can look at these websites about how blockchain, they go into detail about different avenues, partnerships that they have in the blockchain community, and showing, how it's going to be implemented and how it can make it more efficient. For example, you go your medical records. Medical records need to be more streamlined. I mean, I went to a doctor not long ago. They were still using the paper medical records. They couldn't find mine. They wanted a computer or nothing. They were using paper. And even in the computer, it can be lost, I mean, it's not streamlined. You got to have it where it can be streamlined. And there's so many pharmaceutical companies, they're going to use blockchain. We already know that. They're in for it for the long haul. What they're going to use, what kind of assets they're going to use is yet to be seen. And I really don't know a specific digital asset that can be used for the medical industry, so to speak, or healthcare right now. I'm assuming it's going to be one that has a lot of liquidity to it. VeChain, XRP, Holochain, Ethereum, maybe smart contracts. It might be Ethereum. It might be Cardano. It might be Tron. You don't know. We just don't know yet. But medical chain, there's all these companies here. Medical chain is like a company that does health records, and there's so much information here. Talks about the pharmaceutical companies. You don't need to approach your hospitals or clinics for information. The information is already there in the chain. Electronic health records. I mean, you control this. I mean, you control all this stuff. It's in your control. That's what we need. Now, I'll tell you a story a few years ago. I bought into a medical company back in 2008. It was a flash drive. I won't give the name of the company, but it was a company where you can put your medical records from the flash drive and put in your keychain or whatever. And you were diabetic, say for example, you were in an accident, the people could just take it, or a doctor, and plug it in. Your medical records come up, and that was a great idea for the time period. It never materialized because the CEO of the company, he was a crook. He and his brother, they actually were selling stock on the German stock market for several dollars a share, in the U.S. stock market several pennies, and he did split several times. I was a big owner of that company. It made me so mad, I drove to Orlando, got the best attorney I could to do a class action lawsuit. Then I went to the Attorney General's office in Tallahassee for a whole day and spent with them, giving them information. I had documentation and everything of how this person was trying to screw everybody over. What happened, there was a loophole where he got out of it but he just better pray he never comes face to face with me. You have to watch. There are a lot of crooks out there, and even with blockchain, some of these ICOs, I know they're going to relate themselves to the medical industry as well. So you have to be careful and do your research. But as you can see, we have the IBMs, we have the big pharmaceutical companies that have been trustworthy. I would say trustworthy pharmaceutical companies, but the ones that have a reputation that's been around for a while, they're getting into blockchain. They already know that. They made it public. So this is just the beginning, kind of like the internet, in the 90s, I think. And health records, again, you can go on and on with different articles that we have here. Actually, Thomas Jefferson University, they have a class, like a curriculum on blockchain for health professionals in Philadelphia. That's interesting. It's kind of similar to what I took. This is more, looks like it might be it's a one-year program, actually. So this is like an on-campus program that you take. So, that's interesting. East Carolina University, where I went from my undergrad, they're actually looking into blockchain as well for their College of Health Sciences. They actually have a really good medical school there. Their medical school there actually invented robotic heart surgery. They were the first ones to do it, microinvasive heart surgery. They have a place called East Carolina Heart Institute. They send physicians all over the world there to train. It's just where they train at. And they made news again today, the first hospital in North Carolina to do a robotic kidney transplant, one of the first in the United States. Incredible school, incredible. And they actually are one of the pioneers in telemedicine, where they actually can diagnose someone, being a long ways away. Very innovative. And I think that's what we're going to see, with blockchain. It's going to spawn those innovations and have a lot of growth in the future. And health data management, this is a pretty reputable site. 10 predictions for blockchain growth in healthcare. And because what we've been talking about, what a lot of people have been talking about on YouTube, Crypto Arian, digital asset investor, Brad Kimes, those guys, Mr. B, it's the same. They're right. Tokenization of non-cash assets, making micropayments. Here we go, micropayments. That's going to be very important, especially with the price of healthcare and insurance. All of this, electronic usage, supply chain is going to be big. Pharmaceutical company supply chain right here, products, monetization of data. It's so medical records. It's so much to be used. This is a perfect industry to actually implement blockchain and to show the benefits. And of course, it's going to have some kinks, starting out. Like anything, but as far as being beneficial, I think you're going to see it grow, really good. But that's what we have. I can't really go into so much detail on this because there's so much new information every day coming out about the healthcare industry and blockchain. It's unbelievable. It's like a cascade of information. You can go online and go forever. All kinds of documentation and articles are coming out, which is great. Hopefully means, for digital assets that I hold and you may hold, hopefully it's going to spawn a good increase in market activity for that. I hope so. But like I said, we're here in Myrtle's Inlet today by the hospital, and just down the road from the hospital, a couple of miles, we have a neighborhood as real estate goes, called Prince Creek, where I was at today. Prince Creek is actually, the hospital is located right here in Myrtle's Inlet, and Prince Creek is right here off of Highway 707. This is a good neighborhood, a lot of good homes here. Nice the golf courses in this area are really, really nice. You can go and it shows you a variety of the homes that we have here and there. A lot of some homes are kind of on the pricey side. It depends on what area you go to. They have townhomes as well. Some are below $300,000. It's one of the more nicer areas in Myrtle Beach, actually. But something for everybody in that neighborhood, though. And the golf course there, actually, golfer Dustin Johnson, he actually has a school of golf back there. Dustin Johnson School of Golf. There's a video right here. It shows the area right here. It shows some of the homes right here. Some of the homes have tin roofs. That's typical low country style. If you have the tin roof, they're not made, they won't rust like the old homes you see out in the country. I mean, it's reinforced steel. So the homes are nice back there. They add a lot of flavor to the local lore and landscape, we should say. But yeah, this is, I got the video that's coming up next. I'm actually driving through the golf course today. We go past the golf academy, and some guy hitting golf balls out there. It shows that. It's pretty neat as well. Beautiful golf course, though. Beautiful. Prince Creek is awesome. Any information on Prince Creek, email me directly, American Real Estate, ref@gmail.com. Now, blockchain, breaking the chain USA @gmail.com. All right, folks, that's all we have today right now. Any information you have to share or want to contact me, feel free to contact me. And be sure to get a Coinbase account at the link on my side below, or a Nano Ledger S to safely store everything. The Ledger, you don't leave it on it. Don't leave your assets on an exchange. They do get hacked a lot. The Ledger, actually, cold storage. Nobody can get into it. You have to put codes in to even do anything. So that's why it makes it safe. But definitely check that out down below at the links. Everybody have a great evening, and I will talk with you later. Thank you so much.
All right, welcome back. What we're going to show right now is some real estate, actually, in the Myrtle's Inlet area. This is a subdivision. Prince Creek Golf Course. We have a lot of golf courses here. I live right down the road from here. Really good area right here. We have some homes that go 200,000 way up to 600,000 and beyond. If you like to play golf, this is the place to be right here. Prince Creek Golf Course has been here for a few years, and as you can see over here, you actually have some people playing golf in the rain today on the driving range out here. You have a variety of homes out here. You have your patio homes, you have your condos over here, townhomes as well. A lot of really nice lakes out here as well. And yeah, it's not really much difference actually in the lay of the land between South Carolina, coastal Georgia, and Florida. The temperature is just a little bit different. Florida is probably 15 degrees warmer than what it is here. But nevertheless, though, this is a great area right here. A lot of people from the Northeast, Midwest, still move down here because, it's only like a 12-hour, I'll say only, 12 hours drive from the Northeast or Midwest to come down here to Myrtle Beach. It's easy to get here. Sometimes it's easier to get here than it would be going all the way down to Florida. So we have a lot of people that like to buy homes here as well. And it's a good halfway point too. If you have family in Florida and you're from New Jersey or wherever, a lot of people meet here for Christmas, Thanksgiving, holidays. So it has its advantages, definitely. But this is a big area right here. You have several golf courses back here. New subdivisions back here. All these subdivisions are brand new. Actually, Dustin Johnston, the golfer, he actually has a golf school located back here as well. And as you can see, we have a variety of communities back here. Well, what we'll do, we'll look at some of the property that we have back here in this area. And any questions, feel free to hit me up, American Real Estate, REF@gmail.com.